training a female, is it different from training a male child in terms of responsibility of being a man? I mean, what is the dynamics for you?
Absolutely. I mean, I have both. So, first, I mean, a child is a child. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm a bit much more lenient with my daughter.
Than your son.
Yeah, because girls are much more emotional. You know, my son is pretty wise. He understands. You know,
Got you.
he looks up to me a lot.
Got
You
you.
know, but my daughter, that's a girl. She wants to be pampered, and it's a different ball game with them. But this is, like I said, there ain't no manual to this thing. When you find yourself in it, you just gotta find a way to navigate and make it work. And as you go day by day, you just realize that okay, that day is past. And I remember their 1 year birthday. Now my son is 16, my daughter is 18. I don't know how I've done it. I thank God for grace. And shout out to their mom as well, because she's done an amazing job as well.
I know.
You know what I mean? So
Starting as an actor,
yeah,
you started first as a producer,
yeah.
but in those early stages, did you go to auditions?
No. Well, when my dream when I was in America is a bunch of my friends and colleagues and peers wanted to pursue the American dream, but I said I wanted the African dream. I felt like Africa is where to be. Like, I want to be somebody in Africa. I want to be known in Africa. I want to make it here. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew that was a goal and that it had to happen. As long as I wasn't going to do anything illegal or unethical, you know what I mean? So coming down to Nigeria, and not even knowing what to do, I figured one of the things I love to do is movies. Like, when I was in America, I would do stage plays with friends and stuff like that, and I would see myself being an actor, And I remember sometimes I would do monologues and stuff like that and just play with them. So when I got here, not knowing nobody, I figured, hey, when you have money in Nigeria, you can pretty much access anything you want. Just put a crew together, get some actors. I mean, it's all about their pay, right? So I did that and spent quite some, substantial amount of money on the movie, which flopped heavily. Welcome to the beginning of my world, So that happened, and, I just wasn't gonna quit. The only reason I'm who I am today is because I never quit, not because I didn't have challenges, but I just always got back up. Like, that's not gonna be the end of me, man. Like, I'm gonna keep going, So that didn't work out.